Today I have a treat. An obscure story about locomotives. One locomotive in particular. The lost stepsister of Oaks Park. Now, I'm sure some of you are probably like, excuse me, darkness. We've already talked about the Sisters of Oaks Park, the Stepsisters of Oaks Park, all three of them. Oregon Railroad Navigation 197, Spokane, Portland, and Seattle 700, and Southern Pacific 4449. They're all safely preserved indoors and protected nowadays, even though they were left outside in Oaks Park for a decent amount of time, and indeed suffered wear and tear. And yeah, all those three did survive, the Stepsisters of Oaks Park. Also, there aren't just three stepsisters of Oaks Park. There is a fourth, and she also still exists, but she is no longer with her other sisters. And this one is a lot more unique, because unlike the other three, they were all American steam locomotives. This one, number 418, is Finnish. What? Doubtless, many of you are confused because Oaks Park is in Oregon, like USA. It's arguably one of the furthest locations away from Finland. How on earth did a Finnish steam locomotive get out there? Well, it was totally intentional. But before we get to that, let's talk about number 418. She is a 280 steam locomotive, originally constructed over in Finland, as you can imagine, all the way back in Tampere in 1904. That indeed makes her the eldest of all four stepsisters, predating 197 by just a year. And her particular type of locomotive wound up being quite successful, honestly. They did well. So well that they lasted decades, even into the Winter War between Russia and Finland. Now, the Winter War is sort of involved in World War II, but it's considered a slightly separated conflict. See, prior to the Soviets joining the Allied side, Stalin was looking to expand his own territory, and even had an agreement with Hitler where they both jointly invaded Poland. It wasn't just Germany doing that. Separately, Stalin also decided to invade Finland, but the Finns put up a frickin' fight and were not playing. It was kind of a mess for the Soviets, though eventually Finland was forced to capitulate and surrender some territory because, well, the Soviets were just bigger. They were gonna win eventually, and Stalin was not known for his caring of human life at all. And once that whole thing was settled, well, Hitler decided to invade the Soviet Union because he'd already planned on doing that, and then Stalin was like, hey, can we be buddies, US, UK, everybody? We good? We cool? We cool? And we were like, okay, lesser of two evils, whatever. But regardless of any of that, 418 is actually a war veteran because she was heavily involved in moving supplies during the Winter War and even took hits. She still, to this day, has shrapnel scars from attacks by Russian aircraft. So, 418's pretty baller, pretty awesome. Rock on. But that doesn't answer the question as to how in the heck she even got to America. Well, she survived the war, the whole thing, and was still around by 1959. That year was Oregon State's own centennial, and during those celebrations, the Oregon Finnish consul, located in Portland, decided to bestow a gift. In this case, the gift was the locomotive. That was their present. Like, here you go. I have a steam engine. You're welcome. I mean, it was nice. It was a nice thought. And at the time, the intention was to put this locomotive in a future museum planned for the city of Portland. Now, the problem here is that that museum never actually showed up at any point. They never built that specific project, meaning that instead, 418 wound up displayed in Oaks Park, just like the other three. And even at that, she was already the odd one out. As a foreign locomotive, she obviously looked a little bit different, but also, Finland doesn't even use the same track gauge as we do in America. Their track width is a standard of 5 feet. They also use the typical European method of chain couplings, where we have the big, chungus knuckle couplers, and we don't have buffers, because the knuckle couplers tend to act as buffers anyway, so we don't even bother. Though, at the same time, that actually made 418 look quite distinctive. She was special and interesting to look at. Definitely a curiosity in Oregon, where, frankly, I don't even think there were any other European locomotives. And she called Oaks Park her home for 20 years. Now, as you can imagine, being in Oaks Park, well, just like the other three, she suffered wear and tear simply due to being outside, as well as possible vandalism, though I can't confirm that. Granted, the other three were also vandalized, so I would hazard a educated guess that happened to 418 too. Regardless, as most of you are already well aware, the other three would eventually be moved out of the park and into a much better preservation situation, eventually all residing at the Oregon Rail Heritage Center. But 418 is a bit of a different story. For one thing, putting her back into operation wasn't even considered because she's not even the right gauge. She could never run on America's rail lines, at least not the main lines, certainly. I don't think we have any lines in America that are 5 foot. But someone did want 418 to be saved. Finland. Yep. In 1980, the honorary Finnish consul at that time was named John Virtanen. And Virtanen was a bit, slightly, somewhat, sort of, miffed that the engine his country had given Oregon as a present was, frankly, being neglected. And he decided to step in. He went out of his way to try to find a new and safe home for 418. And he would find it, still in Oregon. She would be removed from Oaks Park in 1980 and sent over to Junction City, arriving there on August 7th of that year. She did have some superficial repairs and cosmetic restoration performed on her, and, more importantly, she was put behind a gate and a wooden shed was built over her. She's still there now, and you can indeed go see her. As you can imagine, she is never, ever going to run again. That is not happening, okay? Where are you gonna even do that? Why would you? No, you'd have to send her back to Finland. But she's safe, and a notable landmark in that area. Well taken care of these days compared to the way she was, though it is highly unlikely she'll ever be reunited with her 3 other stepsisters. Those 3 get to stay indoors and air conditioning and all the other niceties that comes from being at the Heritage Center. 418 is still semi-outside, but she is safe and taken care of, which is a heck of a lot better than most park engines get, certainly. And another fun fact, she's actually not the last remaining member of her type. She does have a sister, though she is also very, very unlikely to ever be reunited with her either, because her sister, number 293, is on permanent display at a Leningrad museum in Russia. So, yeah, probably not ever gonna see her sister or her stepsisters, but, she is safe. And in case you're ever in the area, when you pass her by, and you sit there and say to yourself, what the heck is a European steam engine doing in Oregon? Well, now you know. It was a present from Finland. Thanks, Finland!